This is Uncle Stu, the old man on the block. And as you can tell from the thumbnail, I want to talk to you today about Will Smith and the fact that the Academy Awards board wants Will Smith to turn in his Oscar. And many other people is also calling for Will Smith to turn over the Oscar as well. And this isn't the first time that the Academy Awards has ever asked top-rated actors to turn over their Oscars. But it's not about the Oscars that I want to really talk about. It's not even about Will Smith, although I'm using him for this conversation. I want to talk to y'all about working in the system. Many times we talk about the system. We talk about the government system or state system or political or social systems. But here's a reality that we must understand. No matter what system you work in, what system you're dealing with, there are rules for operating in that system. And we can never realize, or we haven't come to realize, that we are never bigger than the very system we work for. You may be the best worker on your job, but if you do anything to mess with that system or hinder or destroy that system, you're going to be fired regardless of the work you produce. Why? Because the system is never is greater than you. And many times we tend to lose sight all are in somebody's system. A lot of us like to use the term the matrix. But even in the matrix, there were rules for being in and there was rules for being outside of the matrix. And if we break those rules, there are consequences that comes with it. Will Smith is never going to be bigger than the system in which he works with. He's never going to be bigger than the Oscars. He's never going to be bigger than Hollywood. He's never going to be bigger than the ones that actually signs his check. Now, it's one thing if Will Smith was a producer himself. Then he writes the check and produces the money. But Will Smith, not being a producer, is merely a paid actor. And regardless of how much money he has made as an employee, he still is an employee. So when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, he violated a rule. One decision can get us put out the system. Let's think about this. Every day you and I wake up and we have to make choices. And if you got a lot to lose, that means you have to be very careful of the choices you make. And a lot of people say they don't have a lot to live for, or they don't have a lot to lose. Well, I'm going to tell you, if you don't think you can lose anything, try going to jail and you'll see just how much you have lost. Will Smith could have easily been charged for an assault and easily would have been locked up. Now, I just want each and every single person to understand that regardless of how you feel about Will Smith, Jada Pinkett, or even Chris Rock himself, the fact of the matter is that all of these people, mainly Chris Rock and Will Smith, they work for the system. And based on how you act or overreact is whether you can stay in the system or be put out the system. So do me a favor, leave a comment below. Tell me what you think. Once again, today's topic, working in a system and understanding the pros and cons of that system. So if you work in the system, follow the rules of the system. No matter how big or how much money you're making in the system, you still got to follow the rules of the system. This is Uncle Stu, the old man on the block. Hit that like, comment, and share this video. And tell me what you think about Will Smith and the fact that the Academy Awards is taking his Oscar away. Peace.